Hi, friends. Good evening. Welcome inside the Haverford Skatium on Philadelphia's main line, home of the 2024 Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League PCL Division Championship game between Salesianum and Father Judge. The last 4 times these teams have met, they've pushed each other to overtime, and we can't imagine anything other than a nail-biter of a hockey game between these two good blood rivals on opposite ends of I-95 in the Philadelphia market. Hi to you all. James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box at the Haverford Skatium, where just moments ago the Radnor Raptors defeated Springfield 8-2 to win the ICSHL Central Division Championship Thursday all throughout the Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League. Here, Iceline in Westchester, Pennsylvania, hosting a pair of championship games as well. Head to ICSHL.org for the out-of-town scoreboard, and we'll try to keep you posted on what's happening around the league here, too, through the course of the night. Father Judge, as the top seed, coasted into this championship game with an 8-1 win over Shanahan-Coatesville in opening round playoff action. The path to the finals a little bit more eventful for Salesianum, who saw their semifinal against Devon Prep interrupted after 2 periods on Monday due to ice resurfacer issues at the PNY Sports Arena. Their 2-1 lead at the intermission carried over to the resumption of the game on Wednesday, when Devon Prep came back to put 2 early goals on Salesianum in the third period. The Sal's tied it up in the closing minutes of regulation, and then it was Braden Graham who, 97 seconds into overtime, sealed a 4-3 win for the Sal's that stretched 42 hours from beginning to end. That overtime goal from Braden Graham set up this meeting with the old familiar foes from Northeast Philadelphia. Teams are about to take the ice. We're going to take a timeout here on the Delaware Hockey Network. It is all brought to you by the law office of Long and Greenberg.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more. There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Welcome back inside the Skatium as we prepare now for a 9:20 face-off between Salesianum and Father Judge in the ICSHL Philadelphia Catholic League Division Championship game. Coverage on the Delaware Hockey Network has been brought to you all season long by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution custom-tailored to your needs and circumstances, the expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. Schedule your free consultation at injuryde.com or call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses across America craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Pre-game warm-ups have concluded here at the Skatium, and without further ado, we're going to head inside the glass for tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by Limestone Pension Associates. Hockey fans, good evening, and welcome to the Skatium in Haverford, Pennsylvania, home of the 2024 Inter-County Scholastic Hockey League PCL Division Championship game. The designated visiting team, the number 3 seed, Salesianum, will take on the designated home team, the top-seeded Crusaders of Father Judge. Without further ado, fans, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the visiting Salesianum, coached by Brian LeBlanc. Starting in goal, number 2, Gavin Needs. At forward, number 10, Joey Pietropaulo. Number 17, Staj Tuschinski. And number 33, Leighton DeMasters. On defense, number 21, Grayson Betterly. And captain number 41, Gianni Pacitti. And now the starting lineup for the Father Judge Crusaders, coached by Steve Mead. Starting in goal, number 29, Aiden Childs. On defense, number 21, Michael Snyder. And number 53, Devin Mallon. At forward, number 92, Anthony Casper. Number 10, Jaden Golden. And number 63, Joseph Mullen. The on-ice officials for this evening's game, as appointed by the Inter-County Scholastic Hockey League, are referees Charlie Vankula and Nosike Onyemobim, and linesmen Eric Sotsky and John Patnod. Fans, at this time, we ask that you join the teams and officials in directing your attention to the American flag located in the Father Judge zone, as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. So gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Tonight's game brought to you in standard definition here on the Delaware Hockey Network. They will be available in full 1080p tomorrow morning on tape delay. Glad to have all of you with us from wherever you may be. Joining us on the worldwide Delaware Hockey Network feed. Brought to you all season long by the law office of Long and Greenberg. In goal tonight for Father Judge, as you heard during opening introductions, it will be Aiden Childs, who is 7-3-2 in regular season play with a .233 goals against average and a save percentage of .891. His counterpart, 178 feet away, Gavin Needs, 4-3-1 in regular season play with a .299 goals against average and a save percentage of .874. He and Luke Bordley, a potent 1-2 punch between the pipes for the Sal's. Salesianum clad in their away navy blue kits, moving right to left in opening period play. Father Judge in their home whites moving left to right. Period one has begun from the Skatium, with Salesianum winning the initial draw, but this puck is taken away by Casper at center, and he drives back into Salesianum territory. He's angled to the far corner by Betterly, nearly stripped of the puck. Holding the zone is Snyder at the left point. To Casper in behind the net. He leaves this back to Snyder. He launches one into traffic from the point. This is backhanded free by Leighton DeMasters, and now carried up the left wing boards by Pietro Paolo. He takes a body just upon gaining the Father Judge line from Golden. Still he gets a shot away. This thrown in from an awkward angle by DeMasters. Tied up behind the net, recovered by Joey Mullen. Mullen, bodied by DeMasters, connected with Casper on the breakout pass. Casper gains center before throwing the puck in behind the Salesianum goal. This is recovered and now cleared back to center by Betterly. Myers just above the line. That's Owen Myers, who backhands this in behind the Salesianum goal again. Colin Myers wearing 73, Owen Myers wearing 16 for the white-clad Crusaders. Here with a shot is Owen Sherwin, but it was blocked from 35 feet as soon as he got rid of it. Race for the rebound of the near corner. Looking for space was Leo Riley, but he's met by Nick Lebuono. Hustling on the back check to recover for Salesianum. He passes this ahead to Braden Graham. This puck is cleared. Roland recovers deep in Father Judge territory. He plays a hard carom shot out the near side. Trying to hold the point was Bellepede, but Roland drives play across neutral ice to the other three. Nick Lebuono with 90 seconds elapsed in the first period. This is launched in by Daniker from center. Paddled by Childs to the far corner. Puck is loose. Getting to it was Sherwin. Batting this beyond the reach of Daniker, and Nate Bellepede hustles back deep into the Salesianum end to recover. Stretch pass tipped by Liam Bell just over the Father Judge blue line. Recovered by the Crusaders, worked up the middle by Jason Smerin. He gained that center red line before throwing the puck off the far corner boards deep in Sal's territory. Colin Myers leaves this to Whitfield behind the net, to Smerin of the far corner, but his passing lane was blocked well by Sean Albert. Albert races down a rolling puck to the far half wall. He steadies. Daniker clears. Ahead this goes to Jerry DeStefano, but he's stood up at the line by the back checking Kevin Connect. Connect to Mallon. On ahead to Whitfield. Whitfield double teamed. A poke check from Connor Morady slowed him up at the top of the near circle. And racing up the left wing boards back out of Salesianum territory is Albert. Headman pass to Stefano, who circles behind the cage. Whitfield meets him in the far corner, taking away his centering pass lane. Connor Davis comes in to offer support and throw a puck in close with 2 minutes and 45 seconds gone in the first of three 17-minute periods from the Haverford Skatium, and there is no score between Salesianum and Father Judge in this ICSHL PCL Division Championship game. Sean Miller, bodied off the puck by Morady, had support in the far corner in the form of Chris Ferrero. D'Italia takes this away. He works it to Pietro Paolo right in front of the Salesianum bench. He's checked off the puck. This is recovered by Roland at center. Cross-ice pass off its intended line to Sean Miller. This taken away by Tashinsky. Flipped in from distance. Paddled behind the net by Childs. Petey and Roland are tied up behind the cage. Sweeping in to recover for Father Judge and chip this puck off the near glass and out with Snyder. Morady broke his stick trying to clear the zone. He hustles back. Here's a 2-on-1 the other way. Mullen shot needs with the save. Unable to clear was Betterly. Snyder brings the puck back to center before driving it deep into Salesianum territory again. It's volleyed right back by the Sal's captain, Gianni Pacitti. Long shot the other way from 10 feet above the blue line. Came off the stick of Snyder. Puck is contested in the near corner of the Salesianum zone. 4 minutes into this game, we've yet to have a stoppage. Liam Bell tries to pile drive past Casper up the far wall to no avail. Pacitti's going to try up the near side. Puck is hacked out of play with 12:41 to go in the first period. Whether you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know how complicated and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long and Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. Call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 to schedule a free consultation or visit injuryde.com. Daniker's headman pass to Graham was taken away. Owen Myers worked up the near boards but was slowed up at the Salesianum blue line. Nate Bellapede with a little more time and space from behind his own goal. Works this puck up the near side. It comes back from Mallon. Worked in close. Myers, centering pass. Leo Riley's one-timer from point-blank range was sticked off its intended target. 5 minutes into the first period of a scoreless hockey game. The Sals again fail to clear up the near wall. Daniker lofts this puck up the far side, but right into the path of Zachary Michel. Advanced to Myers. Thrown off the far dashers after Myers was sure to gain red, and the Crusaders change. Roland from distance into the glove of Needs, and Whitfield pounces to score. Gavin Needs owns that one the whole way. He says, "My bad, boys," as he dropped that puck, and George Whitfield was on the doorstep, just awaiting that loose puck. Needs couldn't drop to the butterfly in time to make the save. Whitfield gets his 10th, and Father Judge go up early 1-0. Not how you like to see this one start if you're on the Salesianum side. You can see Gavin Needs take his trapper off, pat his chest, as if to say, "That's on me." And so Salesianum will have to play catch-up right from the get-go. Father Judge goal, his 10th of the season, scored by number 34, George Whitfield. Time of the unassisted goal, 5 minutes, 30 seconds in the first period. Whitfield unassisted at 5:30. There are the particulars. For those of you tuning in here on the Delaware Hockey Network, George Whitfield with his 10th goal of the season. No helpers on it. It was off the Needs turnover. 5.5 minutes into opening period play, and here come the Crusaders again. This puck was caromed in by Snyder from the left point, trying to muscle it free as Pietro Paolo up the near side, but the reaching stick of Devin Mallon got in his way. Pasiti to Tuschinski the other direction. Steered beyond the reach of Snyder, trying to clog up the neutral zone. DeMasters controls this puck in the near corner after Mallon ran into Onyemobim and lost his path to the Salesianum puck carrier. Mallon flips this up the near side amidst a change, but he couldn't connect with Mullen on the breakout pass. Pasiti back deep in his zone recovers. Played to Tuschinski up the far side, intercepted by Colin Howell. Centering pass, Miller has scored, and it's now 2-0 Father Judge. The Crusaders double up. Sean Miller on the welcome mat. Puts this away off the D-zone turnover. Miller waiting net front. Tips the puck past Needs off the Howell setup. 2 goals in 100 seconds. And the Crusaders are up 2-0. Father Judge goal, his 4th of the season. Scored by number 71, Sean Miller. Assisted by number 90, Colin Howell, and number 53, Devin Mallon. Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 10 seconds in the first period. Sherwin's 4th from Howell. and Mallon at 7:10. Seems we have our first penalty of the game. And this will go against Salesianum. Daniker off for elbowing. So we head to the first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the game. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Salesianum penalty assessed to number 46, Aiden Daniker. 2 minutes for elbowing. Time of the penalty, 7 minutes, 46 seconds in the first period. Daniker, 2 for elbowing at 7:46. This is cleared. Owen Myers will have to race this puck down the whole way into his own end. Myers end-to-end shot. Pad saved by Needs. Pasiti controls the rebound but cannot clear. Connect holds the line. Fanning on the shot attempt was Casper at the top of the near circle. And this is cleared again by Pietro Paolo. 50 seconds remaining on the Daniker elbowing minor. We're well past halfway in the first period. Father Judge striking early and often. Goals from Whitfield and Miller have given the Crusaders a 2-0 lead in the early go. Chance for Joey Mullen to make it a third, but he was canceled out by Bellapede net front. Roland to Golden in the near corner. Back high, this goes to Roland. He's got a lane, he's got the shot, and putting the rebound away is Mullen to make it 3-0 Crusaders. A power play goal adds insult to injury. Father Judge catching lightning in a bottle here in the first period. Striking with the man advantage. Mullen gets his 7th of the year, and it's now 3-0. Father Judge goal, his 7th of the season. Scored by number 63, Joey Mullen. Assisted by number 3, Carlos Roland. And number 73, Colin Myers. Time of the power play goal, 9 minutes, 26 seconds. In the first period, Mullen's 7th from Roland and Myers at 9:26. A power play goal. Timeout, Salesianum. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Now in goal for Salesianum, number 39, Luke Bordley. So Needs retired after 9 minutes and 26 seconds. 3 goals against on 5 shots. Bordley 5-2-1 on the year with a .249 goals against average and an .880 save percentage. Takes over the net-minding duties now. He was between the pipes in that 42-hour semifinal game, which saw Salesianum edge Devon Prep 4-3 in overtime. This is Casper bulldozing back into Salesianum territory. Mullen couldn't connect on the doorstep. Bordley lunges to make the save. He had support down low, and now emerging with the puck is Labuono. 6:45 to go in the first period. 3-0 this hockey game. Advantage Father Judge. Graham couldn't stuff the puck past Childs on the welcome mat. Aiden Childs coming up with his 6th save of the hockey game. Correction on the stat line for Gavin Needs. He was retired with 3 goals allowed on 7 shots in 9 minutes and 26 seconds of play. Lebuono in traffic in the far corner of the judge zone, bothered by Smarin, who now plays the body on Bell. Net front feed. Lebuono again cannot get through Childs, holding his ground net front. And we've got a pause in play with 6:02 to go as the officials have to intervene in the blue paint. Watching this again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Nick Lebuono trying to jam the puck past, but Aiden Childs slams the door once again. And we're going to go 4-on-4, it appears. Wait a minute. We're not going 4-on-4. USA Hockey Rulebook says coincidental minors result in 5-on-5 action. Both Smarin and Davis sent off. Smarin's off for roughing. And we'll see what else goes. That's it. So it's a Carl Dubé power play beginning right now for Salesianum. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. When looking for the perfect something special for your someone special in Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Father Judge penalty assessed to number 19, Jason Smarin. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes, 58 seconds in the first period. Smarin 2 for roughing at 10:58. 28 seconds gone on this first Carl Dubé power play opportunity of the game for Salesianum, trailing Father Judge 3-0 with 5.5 to go in the first period. Leighton DeMasters in for the draw, flanked by Petey and Bell. Tushinsky and Albert holding back at the blue line. 5 forwards on for the Sal's power play. Stanley Tushinsky from his own zone. Bats the puck up the right wing boards, builds up speed, pinches past Mullen, but he's steered by Michel into the backboards, and he takes a high hit into the glass directly behind the net. This is cleared up the near side. Bordley out of the cage, tries to play the puck ahead to Bell, but it was intercepted. Petey recovers after Mullen was bodied off the puck. Petey's entry's good up the right side. He takes a hard hit into the corner boards from Casper. DeMasters sets up a Davis one-timer. And the rebound is put in. Joey Pietropaulo gets one for the Sals with 41 seconds left on the Carl Dubé power play. Joey Pietropaulo net front. Beats Childs off the backdoor pass. And Salesianum's back within 2. Myers' shot frozen by Bordley. Salesianum goal, his 8th of the season. Scored by number 10, Joey Pietropaulo. Assisted by number 32, Connor Davis. And number 33, Leighton DeMasters. Time of the power play goal, 12 minutes, 18 seconds in the first period. Pietropaulo's 8th from Davis and DeMasters at 12:18, a power play goal. Owen Myers wound up but his shot from 25 was high into the back glass. Sherwin chips this off the glass back into Salesianum territory up the far side. He's triple teamed. He throws a shot in. This is frozen by Bordley for a pause in play with 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the first period. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch or to place a catering order. Visit SidsBBQandJerky.com. You'll be the first star of your next special event. 3:45 to go in the first period. Long shot from Snyder at the red line was paddled away by Bordley. In relief, Bordley 4 for 4 in the save department. This puck was skittered back over the blue line by Bellepede, recovered by LeBuono. Bell couldn't walk through up the middle. Pacitti regains the zone. He throws the puck in from distance. It's covered by Childs. And Pacitti finds himself surrounded by Crusaders with 200 seconds to go. Drawing the ire of Roland, Snyder, and Mullen after putting the brakes on net front to try to minimize contact with Childs. So 200 to go in the first period. Salesianum trailing Father Judge 3-1. Jaden Golden's backhand sends this puck back to the center line. It's played on by Pacitti. And the whistle sounds simultaneously. Was the puck out of play? Yes, it was, says linesman John Patnod. So with 3:08 to go in the first, the faceoff comes back above the Salesianum line, and Jaden Golden rifles this puck in from over the line. It caroms behind the net to the near corner. Pacitti tries to play it ahead to DiStefano, intercepted by Casper, but he's sticked out on his way in toward the cage by defenseman captain Johnny Pacitti, hustling on the back check to break up another Father Judge chance on net. Mullen bodied off the puck. Pacitti can't clear. Roland holds the line near side. He gives it away to Pacitti. Flipped across to Davis. This is lofted up into the atmosphere. It comes down at center. High fly puck. DiStefano couldn't bring it down. Roland hustles back into his own zone to try to set up a more deliberate attack, but a pair of swarming forecheckers nearly forced the turnover. Turning on the pressure late there was Sean Albert, but he couldn't come away with the puck. Back to center this comes. Petey drives it back in to Father Judge territory. Roland to Snyder. D-to-D pass up the left wing boards. Riley was pickpocketed just before center. We come to the final 2 minutes of the opening period. Salesianum trailing the Crusaders of Father Judge 3-1. Here late in the first frame. To all of you tuned in on the Delaware Hockey Network, glad to have you along for the ride with us, and a reminder this game will be brought to you in high definition tomorrow morning. Tuschinski could not gain the zone. Michel held the line for Father Judge. Zachary Michel tied up again with Tuschinski. The backhand of Leighton DeMasters regains attacking position for the Sals. 75 to go in the first period. Michel has bodied Pietro Paolo off the puck, but DeMasters recovers. He takes a hit in the far corner from Riley. Holding the point is Daniker. Puck thrown into traffic. It sticked away to the near corner. Recovered by Tuschinski. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Bellepede leaves this to Petey, taken away by Mallon. Petey stays with the puck in the play. He backhands it behind the net. Michel and DeMasters converge once again on the far corner. Graham picks up the puck. He tried to walk the line, couldn't set up DeMasters net front. Bellepede from deeper. His shot was blocked and cleared by Sherwin. And this will come back an icing with 36 seconds to go in the opening period. Face-off will come to the left of Aiden Childs, who has stopped 6 of 7 at the last update here in the first. Graham overpowered on the face-off circle. Here comes Howell the other way. Howell's shot through the slot, ricochets off the backboards, covered by Bordley for a pause. Pacitti wants words with Miller with 26.5 to go. Again, the linesmen intervene. And the face-off will come to the right of Luke Bordley. Over here, guys, says John Patnod. Lebuono beats Ferrero on the draw. Graham gains control of the puck in the near corner. He couldn't set up Lebuono on the drop pass. This is batted back into Salesianum's end, down to the final 10 in the first period. Howell recovers. Ferrero, late shot, long shot, paddled away by Bordley, and the first period has reached its conclusion. The score through one period: Father Judge Crusaders 3, Salesianum 1. We'll take a pause in the Delaware Hockey Network. It's all brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the 4-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Back inside the Haverford Skatium, ready for the second period in this Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League PCL Division Championship game, which through one has seen the Father Judge Crusaders build up a 3-1 lead over Salesianum. First period goals from Whitfield, Miller, and Mullen, all on Gavin Needs, establishing the early advantage for the Crusaders and prompting Needs to be given an early exit 9.5 minutes into the first period. Joey Pietropalo with the lone goal for Salesianum in the first. A power play tally off a setup from Connor Davis at the 12:18 mark of the opening period. Somewhere between a rebound putback and a backdoor pass, giving Petey his 8th of the season, putting Salesianum on the board, and they're going to have an attacking zone faceoff 40 seconds into the second period as the result of an icing against the white-clad Crusaders. If you're just joining us here on the Delaware Hockey Network, Salesianum clad in their Navy road kits, those Notre Dame-inspired gold helmets, Navy pants, big white block numbers on the back and sleeves. This is called offside With another 6 seconds coming off the clock, Father Judge, white kits, powder blue sleeves, powder blue numbers with red trim, black helmets, black pants. They're moving right to left here in second period play, as shown by videographer extraordinaire Zach McCool. Even though he's wearing a Phillies hat, he's all right. Some of us are Blue Jays fans, after all. You have our sympathy, too. 68 seconds gone in the second period. Face-off again coming to the right of Aiden Childs, who stopped 6 of 7 in the first frame. LeBuono ties the puck up. His shot is wide. Thrown through the slot by Graham. Bell was not home to answer the call. Back this comes to Bell, taking a high hit from Connect in the near corner. Sherwin clears. Owen Myers sets up a two-a-side entry for the Crusaders, but Betterly recovers the puck as Myers tried to cut through the slot. This is an icing with 95 seconds gone in the second. This will come back into Salesianum territory. Face off to the left of Luke Bordley, who faced 4 shots. Coming in cold beyond midway in the first period and saving all of them. Puck is down to Stefano. Won the face-off with Belopede and Daniker holding down the back end. Sal's come driving forward. Puck taken away. Worked by Sherwin. Ahead to Myers. Swatted out of his reach by the back-checking Aiden Daniker. In his first varsity season with Salesianum, he's made a big impact at the blue line, to say the absolute least of the matter. Big defensive play from him just now to keep this a 3-1 game. Staying with it is Myers. Mallon holds the right point and drives this back into the far corner of the Salesianum zone. Net front feed emanating from the stick of Anthony Casper in the far corner didn't materialize. Casper again turning, shooting, and the rebound is in. Father Judge back up by 3. Looked like it was Jaden Golden with the net front tip off the initial Casper shot. Now a 4-1 hockey game as Golden gets his 9th of the year. We see it again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Indeed, Jaden Golden finding the back of the Salesianum net. 2:23 into the second period, making this a 4-1 hockey game. Not Salesianum's day after the poor beginning, to say the least of it. Father Judge goal, his 9th of the season. Scored by number 10, Jaden Golden. Assisted by number 92, Anthony Casper. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 23 seconds in the second period. Golden's 9th from Casper at 2:23. And here comes Golden again. He takes an open ice check from Betterly off the puck. This is covered by Bordley, and we've got a pause. And the extracurriculars mounting again with 3 minutes and 15 seconds elapsed in the second period. Frustration setting in among the Salesianum ranks as they find themselves trailing Father Judge 4-1. Far and away the biggest lead either of these teams have had in recent memory at any point, at least against each other. 50-50 draw. Belopede swats the puck behind the goal, beyond the reach of Ferrero. Bell pushes this beyond the reach of Michel. LeBuono's centering pass blocked by Mallon, directed right to Childs. who gloves the puck for the pause with 13:27 to go in the second. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important. And Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. $13:25 to go in the second. Graham tries to stick handle his way toward the cage. Michel's got him tied up. Cross-checking the numbers against Lebuono. Delivered by Ferrero. Forced the turnover deep in Judge territory. Ferrero worked just over the blue line. This is driven back in by Liam Bell up the far wall. Recovered by Michel. To Mallon. Up the right boards, the pass to Miller didn't connect. It was taken away by Bellepede and flipped back into the far corner of the Judge zone. Mallon caroms it up the near side. It is recovered at center by Daniker. Ricocheted in off the far wall, well inside the Judge zone before Mallon plays it up the right boards to Howell. Howell stripped of the puck by Aiden Daniker, hustling back deep into his own end to recover. He couldn't play the carom shot out as Carlos Rowland held the near point for Judge. Partial changing of the guard for the Crusaders at the 4.5-minute mark of the second period from the Haverford Skatium. Off the stretch pass from Daniker, Lebuono sends this puck into the near corner of the Judge end, where it's chased down by Liam Bell. Bell to Pacitti. He throws the puck in from the right point. It sails wide of the far post by a good few feet. Rowland flips it back to center, where Pacitti had time and space to recover. He stepped over the red line and drove the puck back into the blue paint surrounding Aiden Childs. And we've got a penalty coming up as Nosike Onyemobim's arm pops up. 5 minutes and 5 seconds into the second period. He signals a trip. And this will go against Salesianum's Connor Davis. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning penalty kill time again. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Father Judge 1 for 1 on the power play. Joey Mullen with his 7th goal of the season, connected on the man advantage to give Judge their 3-0 lead just past midway in the first period. Here a shot from Casper, turned aside by Bordley. Salesianum penalty was assessed to number 32, Connor Davis. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 5 minutes, 5 seconds in the second period. Davis 2 for tripping at 5:05. Coming to the 6-minute mark of the second period, Anthony Casper, looking to add to his earlier assist, drops this puck off to Golden at the left point. Working net front is Mullen, with Myers and Rowland completing this power play unit for Steve Meade's Crusaders. Rowland walks the line to Mullen. Cross-ice pass. Anthony Casper couldn't reel it in at the top of the near circle. He chases the puck down on the corner to Rowland, center point. Thrown in. Blocked offline by Petey. Recovered by Casper in the near corner. 50 seconds to go on the Davis penalty. The centering pass. Mullen fanned on the puck in the mid-slot. Protecting is Owen Myers. Casper's off. Mallon's on. Golden holding the line. Rowland hassled by Pacitti at the far wall. Lost the zone and pulls back to center. This is left back to Owen Myers. Pressured by Pietro Paolo. Turnover. Brings play back into neutral ice. Recovering for Salesianum was Lebuono, but he's stood up by Leo Riley at the center circle. Back in come the Crusaders, but the Myers centering pass was intercepted by Pietro Paolo and cleared 5/6 the length of the ice to burn nearly the final seconds of the Davis penalty away. 10 to go in the second. Father Judge 4, Salesianum 1 in the Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League PCL Division Championship game. Father Judge got here by way of an 8-1 win over Shanahan Coatesville. Salesianum got here by way of the 40 hours semi, defeating Devon Prep 4-3 in a game that began Monday and ended Wednesday and spanned 2 rinks and saw the lead change hands 4 times. Connor Davis runs the gauntlet. He took 3 checks before playing the puck behind the goal around to DiStefano. His shot, stick checked by Riley up into the atmosphere and out of play with 9:13 to go in the second period. Father Judge with a 4-1 lead over Salesianum. Billy pumping the techno tonight at the Skatium. Providing that oh so familiar in-arena experience that you hear at the Jefferson Health Skate Zone Northeast for Father Judge home games. He brings so much to the barn. Smarin over center, backhands the puck back into the Salesianum zone. Daniker to Tuschinski the other way. Pass ahead to Petey, was broken up by Snyder. Petey's got it now just over the line, but into a 1-on-3. He gives it away to Colin Myers. Snyder pulls back. Myers, Smarin, pursued by Tuschinski. Found Whitfield. Here's a 1-on-1. Whitfield long shot. Was blockered down and away by Bordley. Puck chased down by DeMasters in the far corner to Petey. Up the right side, Tuschinski gave way to a Zachary Michel poke-check just after gaining his own line. We've passed halfway in the second period of a 4-1 hockey game. Advantage Father Judge over Salesianum. This pass intended for Tuschinski from Daniker sails right past his man, and this will come back in icing with 8:16 to go in the second period. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and its clientele. From broadcast to social, from print to digital, the 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. Learn more at 412communications.com. Building bridges between brands and the people they serve. 8 to go in the second. Father Judge 4, Salesianum 1. Puck is tied up in front of the Sal's bench. Trying to work this clear was Colin Howell to no avail. It's driven right back in. LeBono could not take the puck away from Roland in a battle of the threes. This is carried on by Ferrero. Long shot under pressure from Betterly. Missed the near post by a couple feet. Howell in the slot. Fanned on the puck. He threw it back to Roland, who had a cleaner shot at the top of the left circle. Delayed penalty coming up. Now we hear from Charlie Van Kula with 7:23 to go in the second period. And the Father Judge fans voice their objection. Miller is off for a trip. Carl Dubé power play time for Salesianum. Also 1 for 1. Scoring on their first man advantage. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. When looking for the perfect something special for your someone special in Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Father Judge penalty assessed to number 71, Sean Miller. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 9 minutes, 37 seconds in the second period. Miller. 2 for tripping at 9:37. Unsure as to why that's showing Sherwin on the trip, but it was indeed Sean Miller. There's that corrected graphic for you on the Crusaders penalty, which is 50 seconds over. Petey to Albert. LeBuono Childs flashes the leather going post to post. Wow, Aiden Childs with a 10-bell save, keeping this a 4-1 hockey game. Perfect chance, too, for Salesianum. Backdoor pass from corner to dot. Hard release from Nick LeBuono. That's one of those cases. Salesianum did everything right. The execution was darn near perfect. But so too was Aiden Childs on the other end, crossing post to post and flashing the leather for save number 12, keeping this a 4-1 hockey game. Graham driven back into his own end, circles behind the net, up the right side he comes. He crosses across neutral territory to enter up the far wall. Post to post, that looked like it was over the line from here. Vancouver says no goal, much to the objection of Salesianum. We're going to see what we can see here. Graham says yes. We would have to back that up a ways. To see if we can see what, if anything, went down. In any case, with 5:54 to go in the second period, no goal. Still 4-1. We're going to take another look at that. Here momentarily as Graham just leveled Snyder. And he's going to go for roughing. Graham off for roughing. And we're going to take this opportunity now to look at this slowed way down. It looks over the line from here. Alas, to no avail. It stays a 4-1 game. Salesianum penalty, assist to number 5, Braden Graham. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 26 seconds. In the second period, Graham 2 for roughing at 11:26. So now begins the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill for Salesianum, and again the extracurriculars continue over the whistle as Graham and Casper have to be separated. Minute 40 to go on this Judge power play. And the faceoff comes to Luke Bordley's right. Bell races down the puck up the near wall. He puts on the brakes behind the net, trying to draw Roland out of position. He walks this back into the flat. Shot bothered by Whitfield. Was wide of the near post. Carlos Roland controls the rebound behind his own cage. Final 5 minutes in the second period. His father, Judge Crusaders, lead Salesianum 4-1. Up a man for the next minute 12. In came Casper, shot saved by Bordley's pads. Whitfield holds the point. Whitfield denied by the Luke Bordley glove with 4:36 to go in the second. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. And with years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes alike, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal best and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Learn more at desportsmed.com. Connect held the point with help from Sherwin. DeMasters wrestles the puck away. Bellapede looks for a lane. He throws this off the near boards and neutral ice, and this comes back deep into Father Judge territory where it's controlled by Colin Myers. Golden, Whitfield, Mullen, and Miller, the goal scorers so far for the Crusaders. Looking to add a fifth here with half a minute to go on the Graham roughing minor. Putting on the brakes in the far corner was Owen Myers. Puck thrown in, covered by Bordley. With inside 4 minutes to go in the second. From the nostalgia-inducing Haverford Skatium. Cinema-esque ticket booth at the main entrance. The atmosphere of the barn oozes mid-70s until Billy cranks the techno. And then we're reminded we're in 2024. Colin Myers behind his own net to Owen Myers. Owen up the middle to Miller. Miller long shot, paddled away by Bordley to the near corner. This is recovered by Tashinsky. Mallon slaps this in from the left point. It rolls behind the net to the far corner where Sean Miller tried to stand up Pietro Paolo. But Grayson Betterly regains control for Salesianum. 3:10 to go in the second period. Father Judge leading Salesianum 4-1 in the ICSHL PCL Division Championship game. Mallon connects with Connect. On comes Owen Myers. Outnumbered inside the Salesianum line. Drop pass to Mallon. This comes back to Mallon, walking the line. Slap shot off the far boards. Scrap for the rebound net front. Miller wants a penalty. He's not going to get one from Charlie Van Kula. Now the whistle sounds as Miller is slow to get up. And my, oh my, this is getting ugly, friends. We'll see what comes down here with 2:36 to go in the second period. It's going to go against Miller. So back to the Carl Dubé power play goes Salesianum. As Sean Miller takes the walk of shame. And the Sals will try to chip into this 4-1 Father Judge lead with a man advantage, taking us nearly to the second intermission. Here in the playoffs in the Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League, there will be a proper second intermission. The ice will be resurfaced after the next 2 minutes and 36 seconds of play conclude. Father Judge penalty, assessed to number 71, Sean Miller. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 14 minutes, 24 seconds in the second period. Miller, 2 for roughing at 14:24. The Labono shot from center point was well wide. DeStefano leaves this to Graham. He lost the point. The Sals will have to pull back in neutral territory to reset. 2 and a few ticks to go in the second period. Cross-ice pass intercepted by Golden, thrown behind the Salesianum cage. Recovered there by Davis. Left for Labuono. He's got space up the right dots to gain his own line. Drop back to Graham. Advance to Davis. Caromed in behind the net. Rolling puck ends up in the near corner where Labuono chases it down and maintains possession for Salesianum. We're in the final 100 seconds of the second period from the Skatium. Puck was driven by Colin Myers back into neutral ice. Recovered by Graham, walked in by Davis over the line. He's surrounded by a trio of Judge defenders. He fires a cross-ice pass to Pacitti. This comes high to Graham, down to the corner, and Davis. Back to Graham, working the line. Long shot, blocked by Mallon, recovered by Davis. Davis without a lane, double-teamed, brings this to the high slot. Another Mallon block. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Solid defensive play from the Judge captain. Doing well to clog up the slot. Another blocked shot. And this is cleared by Casper. 40 seconds to go in the second period. Davis gets this to Labuono. This entry will be called back offside. Liam Bell's momentum carried him over the line. A good 6 feet or so before the puck crossed into Father Judge territory. So with a half minute remaining in the second, the faceoff will come just above the Judge line. .23 seconds to go in the second period. The Salesianum side have regained. DeMasters couldn't find Tashinsky on the doorstep. That lane to the top of the crease was blocked by a pair of Crusader defenders. Roland scrapping for the puck alongside Smarin in the far corner. Tashinsky tried to center to Petey from below the cage. This is backhanded free, and the final seconds of the second period have ticked away. At the end of 34 minutes, the score, Father Judge Crusaders 4, Salesianum 1. We'll be back after the second intermission on the Delaware Hockey Network, brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network. Welcome back in to the Haverford Skatium, where through 34 minutes of play, the Father Judge Crusaders have built up a 4-1 lead over Salesianum. Nearly 4-2. Braden Graham thought he had that one in over Aiden Childs, who was in a split. As we see the frame by frame. But our angle, not just irrelevant according to the USA Hockey Rulebook, but also inconclusive. So the third period set to begin. With Salesianum getting themselves an attacking zone face-off off this icing. Puck is down, play resumes. Childs scrambles for the save. Working back up the left wing boards is Joey Mullen. Flipping the puck in behind the Salesianum goal. It's steadied by Bordley. Cleared by Pacitti. Whitfield intercepts near side, but is outmanned in heavy traffic. .90 seconds gone. And Father Judge have just taken their fifth. One for the thumb for the Crusaders. That's taken away by Leo Riley, put in by Sherwin for his third, rather his 12th of the season. And Father Judge, a minute and 39 into the third period, extend their lead to 5-1. Father Judge goal, his 12th of the season. Scored by number 93, Owen Sherwin. And there's another. Leo Riley this time. Trickles one past Bordley. to get his 12th of the year. And it's now 6-1. Father Judge's 5th goal was the 12th of the season, scored by number 93, Owen Sherwood. Assisted by number 16, Owen Myers, and number 17, Leo Riley. Time of the goal, 1 minute 39 seconds of the third period. Sherwin's 12th from Myers and Riley at 1:39. Father Judge's 6th goal, 12th of the season, scored by number 17, Leo Riley. Assisted by number 16, Owen Myers. Time of the goal, 2 minutes 4 seconds in the third period. Riley's 12th from Myers at 2:04. And that 1-2 punch to kick off the third period. Very likely has turned the lights out on Salesianum. Casper centering pass. Mullen couldn't reel it in. This is recovered by DeStefano. Davis, surrounded by white sweaters at the line, takes a hip check from Casper, and play is halted with 13:44 to go. Onyemobim signaling interference. Who is the culprit? Anthony Casper. So Salesianum head to the Carl Dubé power play, but is it too little too late? Now down 5. Salesianum's got more than their work cut out for them as they embark on this Carl Dubé power play. Father Judge penalty assessed to number 92, Anthony Casper, 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes, 16 seconds in the third period. Casper, 2 for interference at 3:16. Judge clear. Tushinsky behind his own net. Pursued by Smerin. Leaves the puck behind the cage around the far corner where it's picked up by Liam Bell. Bell backs out of his own zone to try to keep space from Smerin. Cross-ice feed to Tushinsky. Tushinsky throws this ahead to Pietro Paolo, but he's bodied away from the blue line by Roland. Petey up the right wall beyond the reach of Bell. Albert chases this puck down in the near corner. He's sticked at by Roland, separated from the vulcanized rubber, and this is lofted clear. Bordley paddles it off the near boards. 4.5 minutes gone of the third period. Father Judge leads Salesianum 6-1. Crashing the net, Graham couldn't get past Aiden Childs. Again, the Crusaders launch the puck up ice. Coming to the 5-minute mark of the third period. Delayed offside against Salesianum. They've got to put on the brakes. And that gave Father Judge an opportunity to work the puck back into Salesianum territory. That forced hesitation from the boys in blue, working to their detriment. And they're back in their own end with 10 seconds to go on the Casper interference minor. Lebuono bulldozes up the right wing boards. Back into Judge territory. Davis, thought shot. Dished the puck to the Masters instead. This one thrown into traffic from center point by Davis, cleared out by Mallon. And the Crusaders are back to full strength with 5.5 minutes gone in the third period. Howell draws the penalty as he muscles in. Myers puts one on a tee. And here we go. Bordley made the initial save. Play whistle dead, and then some after the fact. Pacitti threw Howell down after he tried to jam the puck past Luke Bordley following the whistle. Davis and Pacitti both go off. Davis for the initial trip. And then Pacitti for the roughing minor for his retaliation on Howell. So we're 5-on-3 for the next 2 minutes. Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill time for Salesianum. Salesianum penalties. Number 32, Connor Davis, 2 minutes for tripping. Number 41, Gianni Pacitti, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalties, 5 minutes, 40 seconds in the third period. Davis, 2 for tripping. Pacitti, 2 for roughing, both at 5:40 in the third period. There you see them both. Roland to Snyder. Howell pursuing the puck, could not get to it in time in a congested low slot. Nate Bellapede sends this clear. And a slash going the other way, says Charlie Van Kula. .93 Judge, 2 for slashing, says Charlie, with 6 minutes and 35 seconds elapsed of the third period. So we're going to be the rare 4-on-3 for the next 65 seconds. Bellin for the attacking zone faceoff, still outnumbered. This one is won by the Crusaders. Mallon pulls back behind his own net, and here he comes. Father Judge penalty assessed to number 93, Owen Sherwin, 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 6 minutes, 35 seconds in the third period. Sherwin, 2 for slashing at 6:35. Inside the final 10 minutes of the contest. Zachary Michel to Casper. In up the right wing boards he comes. Drop pass to Jaden Golden. His shot was stick checked offline by D'Italia. Casper to Mallon, holding the left point. Long shot. Held on to by Bordley for a pause with 9:35 to go. In this 6-1 hockey game, advantage Father Judge over Salesianum. The Dubé name has been synonymous with fine custom jewelry in Delaware dating to 1895. It's a 4-generation family tradition that you too can make your own. Find the perfect something special for your someone special at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. Also offering appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. And in 7 seconds, Salesianum will go from a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill to a Carl Dubé power play. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Graham had time and space briefly before Connect could catch up to him, and Roland could steer him to the wall. This puck was thrown in by Daniker from the right point. It bounced off Childs' pads. Clearing attempt from Mullen was held in by Bellapede. This worked low again to Davis. Around the horn it comes to Daniker, just holding the line. Connor Davis looks shot from the top of the right circle. This is blocked and cleared by a diving Joey Mullen. He and Lebuono exchange a few love taps behind the play as Daniker hustles back behind his own goal to recover. 8:40 to go. 15 seconds left on the power play for Salesianum. They trail by 5. This is caromed clear by Snyder. Race on for the puck up the near boards. It's on the stick of Ferrero. His shot off the Bordley pads, and sweeping in to control the rebound and push it back into neutral ice was Nick Lebuono. LeBuono's stick lifted by Miller. They're tied up at center. Emerging with the puck again for Judge was Snyder as the Crusaders go back to full strength. 8:10 to go. Bellepede throws the puck in. It's touched by the Crusaders, and we've got a penalty coming up. Onyemobim signaling the cross-check with 8:03 to go. In a third period, which is starting to see the ink accumulate on the score sheet. Third penalty for Sean Miller. He's off for cross-checking. And Salesianum are back on the Carl Dubé power play. In Delaware, 4 diamonds. It's Dubé. DeMasters reaches for the puck. Childs has it trapped. More after the whistle, and Van Kula says leave. Looks like Ferrero and Petey are both going to go. Are they going to go, or is this just going to come outside? No change in manpower, but the face-off's going to come above the line. With 7:50 remaining in the contest. Father Judge penalty was assessed to number 71, Sean Miller. 2 minutes for cross-checking, his third. Time of the penalty, 8 minutes 56 seconds of the third period. Miller 2 for cross-checking at 8:56. Petey at the near half wall, tied up by Howell. Gave the puck away, and this is cleared. 7:20 remaining. Toshinsky behind his own net, pressured by Smerin. Pushes the puck up the far wall, tipped by Mallon, back in over the Salesianum line. Connor Davis will try again. Davis under resistance. Puck is trapped at the near side. Smerin keeps that forechecking heat on. Liam Bell. Cross ice feed to Graham. He dodges Mallon at the blue line, chases a rolling puck into the near corner. 45 seconds to go on the Miller penalty. Inside 7 minutes remaining in the game. Still Father Judge with a 6-1 lead over Salesianum. Roland to Whitfield. Whitfield one-on-one, pinched by Graham to the near wall. Shot was away on target. Bordley with the save. LeBuono the other direction. Barrels up the right wing boards through traffic. He stood up by Michel after Whitfield took him off the puck. Rifled back in behind the Sal's goal. 6:15 to go. Father Judge, after being defeated by Salesianum on this very sheet of ice 52 weeks ago, looks like they're on the path to avenging that defeat. After the season series between these two teams saw all 3 games go extra time. Golden couldn't control his own rebound off the Bordley save. Davis gives it away to Owen Myers at center. Myers, back in he comes. Steered to the far corner by LeBuono. He dodges a heavy check. Here's Golden, slap shot blocked by Pacitti. Scrap for the rebound in a congested slot. Owen Myers gains control. He shoots from the right half wall. Bordley with the save. Mullen bodied off the puck by Bellepede. They both collapse in the far corner. LeBuono can't work through traffic. Holding the left point was Jaden Golden once again. Mullen, Golden, connect. Shot blocked by Albert high in the zone. Myers again drives the puck in low, taking a body from Sean Albert at the point. Final 5 minutes have begun. And another one's gonna go. What does Charlie have here? We'll find out particulars momentarily. Checking from behind on Golden. So back to the Carl Dubé power play. Goes Salesianum. In Delaware, 4 diamonds. It's Dubé. Father Judge penalty assessed to number 10, Jaden Golden. 2 minutes for checking from behind, plus a 10-minute misconduct. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes, 6 seconds in the third period. Golden, 2 for checking from behind, plus a 10-minute misconduct at 12:06. Davis holding the line. In he comes off the feed from Bell. Petey's net front. Tuschinski's at the left point. Davis working the perimeter of the zone, hassled by Riley. Tuschinski's shot. Failing on the redirect was Petey. This comes back to Davis. Working the near point. 4:10 to go. Salesianum in desperation mode. This puck is tipped into the netting over the far corner and out of play. The Delaware Hockey Network's 2024 season concludes this weekend with the University of Delaware Blue Hens women's team taking on the Terriers of Boston University in a 2-game set Saturday and Sunday afternoons right here at DelawareHockeyNetwork.com all weekend long. For everyone who's joined us here through Season 8 of the Delaware Hockey Network, absolutely honored to have you with us as this Graham shot is steered wide by Childs. Our associate executive producer is Molly Jo Rosen. Our assistant producer is Broadway Joe Sindoni. Our videographer tonight is Zach McCool. Ellie Bates, Evie Hill, Sydney Butler, Josie Billett, Eli Swope, Zach Chiarlo, the early bird, Trevor Early, Trey Wright, and many others. That's a goal! Salesianum gets one on the Carl Dubé power play. And it's now a 6-2 game. Was that Stanley the whole way, or did LeBuono have the tip? Jerry DiStefano getting credit for the tip. As this goes back to full strength, Judge still leading by 4 goals. Salesianum goal, his 7th of the season, scored by number 14, Jerry DiStefano. Assisted by number 17, Stosh Tuschinski. Time of the power play goal, 13 minutes, 32 seconds in the third period. DiStefano's 7th from Tuschinski at 13:32, a power play goal. Final 2:40. Stick taps to the entire crew behind the scenes all season long. Thanks to all of you. Upwards of 50,000 views this season. And we could not do it without you all, wherever you may be, worldwide. final 2 minutes from the Skatium. "56 minutes until we can't eat meat." If you're joining us from LA, you've got a little bit longer. 107 seconds to go. This is offside. Davis overpowered by a Howell. In the neutral zone face-off, Bellepede volleys this back to Albert. Davis had to put on the brakes to gain some space. Cross-ice feed to Nate Bellepede. Thrown through the slot. Puck bounced wide of the near post. Davis recovers, centered to Albert. He's sticked at by Roland, and that separates him from the puck. This will not be an icing as Bordley comes out of the crease to play the puck. Final 75 seconds. Davis lofts this to center. DeStefano could not gain control. Carlos Roland the other way. Flips it back deep into Salesianum territory. Now on the stick of Aiden Daniker. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. After this final minute of play, we'll take a quick timeout. We'll introduce the 3 stars of the game, and we'll head back inside the glass for the post-game awards presentation, which after Salesianum defeated Father Judge last year, the tables are turned, and the Crusaders will count down a final 30 seconds after an icing brings play again to a halt. Final half minute. The Father Judge faithful head behind the Crusaders bench. And the Skatium will erupt in 12 seconds. You can hear the countdown from behind the bench. And the Father Judge Crusaders have defeated Salesianum by a tally of 6. The final score, Father Judge Crusaders 6, Salesianum 2. Final shots on goal. Salesianum 28, Father Judge 34. After these two teams battled tooth and nail all season long, with all 3 games going to overtime, the Father Judge Crusaders prevail in the one that counts for the most. We're going to head inside the glass for the SIDS 3 stars of the game. Fans, it's time for the 3 stars of the game, presented by SIDS Barbecue and Jerky. The 3rd star with 2 assists for Father Judge, number 16, Owen Myers. The number 2 star of the game with 26 saves in victory for Father Judge, number 29, Aiden Childs. And the number 1 star with a goal and an assist for the ICSHL PCL Division champions, the Father Judge Crusaders, number 17, Leo Riley. We head inside the glass. As the center ice prayer for Salesianum breaks up. And we head to the post-game awards presentation. Congratulations to the 2024 Inter-County Scholastic Hockey League PCL Division Champions, the Father Judge Crusaders. Gentlemen, when I call your names, please come forward to accept your individual awards as presented by Steve Mescanti for the ICSHL. Carlos Rowland. Joey Argentina. Jaden Golden. Owen Myers. Leo Riley. Jason Smarin. Michael Snyder. Christopher Ferrero. George Whitfield. Devin Mallon. Zachary Michel. Joey Mullen. Sean Miller. Colin Myers. Colin Howell. Anthony Casper. Owen Sherwin. Kevin Connect. Jonathan Delaplane. Christian McDonald. And netminder Aiden Childs. Devin, you know what to do. Crusaders, you've done it. Congratulations on your ICSHL Philadelphia Catholic League Division Championship. And friends, that will do it for us here on the Delaware Hockey Network as the Crusaders celebrate a 6-2 championship win over Salesianum. For the whole crew from the Haverford Skatium, for Zach McCool, this is James Witherite thanking you for your company the past couple hours and all season long. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you again on the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg.